Mark, we are at the MNF, Mark Noble Football Soccer Schools. Decent, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, great for kids. I kept saying over the last couple of months, it's great for kids to get out and play football instead of on the computer games and stuff like that. And then I think I had over, nearly 150 kids in. We managed to get in a month, and fantastic. And it's to come over and see them enjoying it, enjoying playing football is great. Whether they've got a West Ham kit on, an Arsenal kit, Spurs or Chelsea, we don't care as long as they're out playing football. That's all that matters.
You prefer to be West Ham though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And your boy's here, isn't he?
He is somewhere, yeah. Yeah, he's probably hiding. My dad said he's better than me already. He's only 6, so
really?
Hopefully he can live up to expectation.
Well, he needs to play 400 games for West Ham.
Yeah.
He's going to live up to expectation, mate. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
Did you ever think that you would play that many times for your boyhood club?
Never in a million years. You know, when I used to go over and ask for the players' shirts and wait outside the gates like fans do now, and obviously we couldn't afford tickets every week, so we managed to get them when my dad could afford them. And then when I moved to the club at, I think it was 11, we got free tickets, so we was over the moon and used to go every week. And to play 400 games and captain this great club is I know it's a bit of a cliche, but I am sort of living a dream, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Can you remember your first?
Yeah, I remember it. I was Southend at home. I was playing in the youth team the week before, actually, under Little Heath, and the manager rang me and said, "You're in the squad," and the next minute I'm at Upton Park in front of 35,000 in a cup game. And you ask any footballer, you won't ever forget that moment when you first come on in front of that many fans, and you actually think that all that hard work as a kid and has paid off.
Can you pick one game that stands out from the 400?
Probably the game where Manchester United away, when we went on the sort of the great escape run and we had to beat United away to stay in the league, and that was my sort of first proper Premier League season that I got in the team, and to go to Old Trafford and win, even though we got battered. On the coach on the way to the game, I was sitting opposite Ginge on the coach. You know him as James Collins. Yeah, we call him Ginge. He looked at me and he said, "Oh, Mark, I've got a great," well, not Mark, he knows we've got a great feeling today. And it was just, you know, like, it's that feeling that I needed. Like, it was like, oh yeah, thanks, Ginge, you've made me like that more confident. And I remember 15 minutes ago, he looked at me again, he said, "Mark, we're going to do it, we're going to do it." And yeah, it was just a great day for all of us, and still got a lot of friends from that team. It's a good memory to have.
You've had plenty of battles in that midfield. Who's the best that you've come up against?
Yeah, I know everyone says these, but were Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard and Paul Scholes, for all different reasons. But my second ever Premier League game was against Blackburn away, and Two-Guy gave me an absolute lesson for 45 minutes. You know, when you're young and you've got sort of no respect for anyone really, and I remember going out and he had obviously grey long hair and casual, laces undone. I used to think, oh, I'm going to run past him all day today, and he absolutely had me on a bit of string, and I'll never forget that. I got dragged after 45 minutes because he was so good, and it was just one of them lessons that you think you got to keep your feet on the ground and think you ain't going to take the mick out of anyone, because these are top players and that's why they're playing at that level.
How many goals you got in those 400?
I don't really count them. A lot of them are penalties, obviously. I've scored a few good ones.
Is there one that stands out?
Spurs at home, half volley, just outside here. Carlos chested it
down, yeah.
And I hit it on the half volley, but it hit the ground first and the ground was wet, and then it just like rose into the bottom corner. Paul Robinson was in goal. I scored a few past Paul Robinson, actually. He always reminds me when I play against him. Yeah, no, it was the one that I remember getting in the team and scoring that half volley at home. And I famously cried after the game because we lost 4-3. So
hell of a game, wasn't it?
It was a great game, but yeah, no, it's great memories.
Do you think your 400th appearance could turn out to be one of the most important in terms of West Ham's future?
Oh, yeah, 100%. I think the week leading up to that game was horrible. You know, like the feeling in your belly, thinking like we've got to win. And I feel like that every week. I've felt like that every week for the last 13 years. You can't really ever relax. Sometimes it's horrible to feel like that, but it's because I want to win so much for the club, and that you never really get a chance to enjoy it. And the week leading up to Swansea was one of the worst because I just wanted to win so much. And then once you win, you have that feeling of relief.
For how long though?
Exactly, for a day, and then we got Sunderland away, and you got to win. Do you know what I mean? It's just the way It's the way football is. Football now is a results business, full stop.